Hi, these are the instructions for the oral exam for Spanish 102 online. So in this exam, you're going to have a conversation with your instructor. I'll give you 3 possible themes and all of them in relation to what you have been studying in this semester. And you have to prepare for those 3 different themes, but then the day of the exam, I'll tell you which one we're going to talk about. You should be ready to ask questions and also answer them. So don't take a passive position because you will have to ask me things too. Please try to avoid the use of English during the test and try to negotiate the meaning of the sentences and the vocabulary you're not understanding. What I mean is, if there's something you don't understand, ask me what it means. ¿Cómo se dice? No comprendo. Or if you don't know how to say a word, then just translate it into English. Try to say it in a different way. Of course, the better you prepare for these possible 3 themes that could be asked about, the better grade you will get on the test. You need to open a Skype account if you don't have one. It's easy to do it. Just go into skype.com, download the software and sign in with your email. And then the ID you have chosen in Skype, you need to write it down in the Google document we created, which you can access through Canvas, or here in the instructions below you can find it. And what I will do is when it's time to take your test, I will call you to that ID, which is kind of your phone number in Skype. I'll do it like that because I will be doing one after the other. The exams will be going after the others. So once I'm done with one person, I will make a few notes and then I will call the next. During the exam, I will be recording the test, but I will also be taking notes. So don't be nervous about that. That's part of what I have to do. Please be ready on time. Be ready 5 minutes before the scheduled appointment. And don't be late because you don't accept the contact request, you don't answer the call, or you're not ready on time. I will not give you a second chance to take the test. So it's important that we are synchronized in here. And like I said, I give you 3 possible themes. You will have to prepare for the 3 of them, but I won't tell you which one you're going to talk about until the moment we meet for the test. This is the sign-in sheet where you need to include your Skype ID, and these are the 3 possible themes that you may talk about in the test. So number 1 is la rutina diaria, and you need to prepare questions and possible answers to talk about your daily routine, keeping in mind the use of reflexive verbs and the vocabulary of lesson 7. Theme number 2 is food, and the same thing, but in this case you will need to talk about food with the vocabulary of chapter 8 and the use of the preterite tense and structures like gustar. Number 3 is las fiestas, and you will talk about it using the preterite and vocabulary of chapter 9 and review chapter 8 too, because you may want to talk about food. The last part of this document is the rubric I'll be using to grade you. And in this rubric, the points are wrong, but I will fix this. And you will be grading on fluidez, grammar, communication, and vocabulary. So just for you to have an idea of how this is gonna be done. So my recommendation is that you start working on these 3 themes to have your list of questions and possible answers. In this test, you won't be able to have notes, so you need to practice in front of the mirror and practice the pronunciation, practice your structures and everything to be ready for the day of the test. If you have questions, please email me or call me to my office and I'll be happy to talk to you or to write you whatever you need to know. Thank you and see you next week.